time for spooky time. Spooky time. I'm obsessed with this game. I've been following its development. I think it's very good if you have not heard of it. Again, it's called No, I'm Not a Human. It's about something happens, or I'll kind of let you learn from the game since we're starting a new game. But it's about an apocalypse, kind of. And I have to make good decisions. It's scary, though. Let's over to the game. I love the art style. I love everything about it. It was a part of a game jam originally. They made it. It was like 10 minutes long, and then it popped off. Everyone was like, I love this ideal. You need to make it into a more fleshed out thing. Are you sure you need to make good decisions? I mean, you can make whatever decisions. I want to make good decisions. I want to be a good person in this game and see what happens. Let's see. Settings. Is it good sound wise? Can you guys hear it pretty well? Oh, let me turn off the lights. Hold on. Window. Boop. I need to turn my brightness up though. It has it like crazy dark. I feel like it will be dark, so there you go. So far, so good on the sound. Awesome. Thank you. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. We went to the beach, but it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. A cat. Meow. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Spooky time. Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye. Ooh. Okay. Green tint, green tint. Let me move y'all, because I think y'all are kind of too centered for this game. I'll move you to the left. There you go. So when you type, it doesn't cover words. Ooh, we need to change that sensitivity. Can we change? We're gonna play with mouse and keyboard. Normally I play with the my Xbox controller, but I'm actually gonna disconnect it. Make sure it's not connected to my Xbox controller. Where's my mouse? Hello? Uh-oh. It's because I touched the game controller. Where is my mouse? It's hidden. Maybe we should do gamepad. There you go. Wait, why is it going away? Let me reload it. I think picking up the Xbox controller is kind of funky. Yeah, skip. We skipped. We just read this. Still kind of high. Feels a little better. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors, for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth, or the surface at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being at home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt, or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Okay. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Maybe I have it too low now. Can't use that. Pack of cigarettes. 0 remaining. Few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Turn it up a little bit. Moving a little too slow. Now I'm moving too fast. Do like that. The neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. Can I run? What's this? Romaria 31st. Skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Can I give him food? Loneliness and isolation. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. Okay. Afraid looking out right now will make me go blind. I'd better take a peek at night. Toto! Pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Oop. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. Just seeing. Don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought that was the rule. Then again, Dad never gave a damn about rules. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. Beer day, number 1. Oh, we did this. Hello. Huh, Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. Only pulled out the fancy set for holidays. Now who the hell needs it? Let me explore, and then I'll talk. I want to get my bearings. He said back then, when I'm gone, you decide if you want to open that box or not. Been deciding for 15 years. Still can't make up my mind. Window? A house with history. Explore the past of your home. Window to another room. People used to do that to save electricity, so the light from one room spills into the other. Then they sealed it up, but only on one side. Oh, well, interesting. I don't need to do that. Alright, let's go talk to the dude. Damn. So it's all true after all. Well, then everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day. You have to remember to let other people in. Let people in? I get that. I know you might not be crazy about having company over, but you have to let them in. My cousin doesn't know for sure why. We can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no, and tell them someone's in the house with you. People you let inside might bring something useful, or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you would like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV is great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own 2 eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive, and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter, or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Oh, right, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. Hold on. Let me write this down. 825 218. Neighbor. Are you sure you should trust this neighbor? I don't know. He seems like he's just a tutorial, so I would say yes. Talking to people not taking energy is the most unrealistic part of the game. It used to. So it used to during the demo, and then it took too much, like people weren't progressing, so they changed it. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. That's unrealistic. Alcohol actually makes you stay awake. If you didn't know that. Ew. Ooh, a bug! Kombucha. Oh, this is their save? Wait, saves the game. My favorite drink makes me feel good. Clears my head, reminds me of better times. I don't want to save it yet. Wait. Is there anything on TV? No. So he's gone, huh? Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh wait, you're just testing me to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. Are you afraid of visitors? I don't know. Everyone's afraid of them, so maybe I should be too. I've never seen one before. Are they scary? Did they hit you hard? If so, maybe my friend from school is a visitor. He punches me all the time. Daddy told me to be careful, so I was super careful. I tiptoed over here real quiet. No one saw me. I'll get you your dad. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Alright. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but he kicked me out just like that. Why? Huh. Guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. I don't mean anyone any harm, don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor, and you're never going to get a straight answer asking that directly anyway. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why do you think it'll be any different here? Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. Told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there, and no one would have noticed. Alright. Thank you. Trusting people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days, but I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... well, no. I shouldn't promise anything. Hello. They're coming way too fast. Yeah, he was very tall and very scary, but he seemed very honest. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe, find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Huh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now, I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like, I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all this scare you? It terrifies me. I'm gonna tell her yes. Thank you. Thanks so much, seriously. Now I get to live a little longer, thank God. I figured this is one of those games where we'll have to play it a couple times. Because I'm gonna try to use my gut, and I'm not good at that in games. Hello, anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Oh, dang. Why don't you knock your own dang head in instead? Don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake ya. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a grave digger, you know? Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. Did you just see something out there? Sure did. Dang it. I was digging a grave when some fella ordered. He's standing there, watching me work. I was digging, and then bam, the shovel hit something. Thought it was a rock, but no. A hand reached up out of the soil. It was a visitor crawling up out of the ground, and that guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell and didn't look back. Didn't dare go home. Figured it's safer in a crowd. What if I just welcome everybody in? Just be quick with that door, alright? I'm terrified of those visitors might be right behind me. No one else is coming tonight. Really? Everyone came so fast. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? I'm a little hot. We're gonna take the jacket off. Will my kindness get us killed? Or am I not kind enough? Maybe. Can we? Oh, we can only use that during the day, huh? We're not going there right now. I'll check during the day. Okay. See a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. I don't think they should be there. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor, who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Good afternoon, here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to... just a moment. The studio's just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with phenomena we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Look at him. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first a message from our sponsors. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. But with For Rest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Oh, hold on. Just call 314-164. 61. Wait. Here's some lore about myself. I have the dyslexia that mixes up numbers. So I have to look at the numbers like a lot to make sure I'm writing them correctly. And if somebody says them too fast, it's over. And your groceries will be at your door within one day. Okay. For Rest. Delicious relaxation right at your home. Nope. Okay. Let's go talk to people. Yes? Was there something you wanted? Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It effed us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar, and screamed, "Stop effing blaming everything but yourselves. Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer, foam, don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother?" I get it. Yes. Okay, hold on. I'll come back and test people after we talk to more people. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Why did you become a gravekeeper? Huh? Over my job? Yeah, I don't know actually. Cemetery is kind of like a library, you know? But these books aren't for reading. They just lie there, quiet. I used to know every grave, who's where, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. And one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird, feels deep enough, and then bam, empty. Empty, I tell ya. But the paper said someone should have been down there. Wait. Some guy, dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache, but poof, gone like dew in the morning. Wait. So you dug the hole, and he was already supposed to be there? So you're like a grave robber, not a grave keeper? The grave keepers do that. Like, dig them back up? If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? I think I trust him the least right now. Why is he digging for visitors? I don't know. I don't think he knew it was a visitor, to be fair. No one in here, huh? Huh. Hope all this ends soon. When did you lose your house? Ah, I remember like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to. But as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. Kind of freaked me out. But I decided to take a peek, quiet-like, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate, lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there. She's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. Boots, huh? Can we call the dude? Oh, okay. They're up here. 825-218. Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So, you let a couple people in yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? You taking people in too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside, just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know. But what else can I do? Got any questions? How many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best not to jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. How did you sort out the issue with food? I got lucky, stocked up ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. If you want something special, there's that food delivery service. For rest, don't know their number, but you'll catch it on the TV or the radio ads. Okay, let's call them. Maybe we should get some stuff now. Hello, you reached for rest food delivery. Would you like to place an order? 2 cans of Energeca. Thank you, your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Can I also... I guess not. Okay, let's put them down. Is that the saves? I hope. I hope so. This thing? Kombucha. Now let's go. Wait, we have to... No. Let's test people. So I don't trust this gravekeeper. Graves are only dug up if a cemetery is closed, an archaeology dig, or a request to disinter a corpse. I don't trust him, and I'm iffy on the girl. Fine, go on. Check. I'm wide open. Turned inside out long ago. When you dig too deep, sometimes you don't just find bones. Well, he does not have perfect white teeth. These white ones are mine, fair and square. The shiny ones, well, let's just say I found them. He is definitely a gravekeeper, or a grave robber. But would have been wasted down there anyway, but look, ta-da, they came in handy. Alright. Let's test the girl. Wait, what are you gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay, I just had my teeth fixed. Though if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? God, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. Those are pretty perfect. Imagine you have to test and you're like, your teeth are so good. I gotta kill you. Lucky for me, my teeth are great and have imperfections. I have little fangs. They are perfect. But our neighbor said don't jump to conclusions. So do I fit the description? I'm gonna leave her for now. What do you guys think? I'm iffy on her. The grave robber right now has solved him or saved himself, okay? But I don't know. I don't know. Let me look out the windows. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Recently. That's so sad. Hold on. Oh! A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Can I call my neighbor? Hey, maybe you should go inside. Hi, for rest delivery here. Here you go. Have a good night. Oh, I mean, or have a good day. Oh, I mean night. Still not used to that. Order something for rest. Was the achievement I just got. Should I switch sides so y'all can see the achievements? I'll switch over here and I'll put y'all over there. I don't know why it lost me there. I was still right there. There you go. Yo! Among Us. Why does his head look like he's not attached to the right body? You been seeing all that going on? Crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? What's been going on exactly? I'm here to offer you new possibilities, bro. Respect the vision. Everyone's running around like chicken instead of doing what comes pure and natural. They all just need to be happy is what I'm saying. For real. Why are you here? Right down to business. I like that. I like that. Everyone thinks you're up to something in here. Bringing in all these people, stirring some up. So I say let's roll with that and host a party into all parties. Into the world of Palooza, bro. Oh, I don't know about... he seems stupid. I don't know if I like him. What do you guys think? Should I let him in? What do you guys think? I feel like y'all will say no. I think I'm gonna let him in. I just want to know. I want to know what happened. Yeah, my dude, that's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone with half a brain. Okay. Nah. Adam would never let anyone in. But we would also have each other, so I don't think we would have to. Enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello? Could you please help us? What happened? I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. I had 5 kids. Now there's the only one left. My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Where'd your other kids go? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I want to go to his house, but I just don't have the strength anymore. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with someone who acts like a complete butthole. Forget him. Look, the most important thing to me now is finding my kids. Look at that ugly child. Come in. Finally, a moment's rest. Come on, get a move on. Pick your spot. We'll be out of here by tomorrow, I promise. You better be. I feel like I should save soon. Since the energy here is stagnant, something very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh? I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? No, I'm a Scorpio, actually. You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. Uh-oh. Does that mean I've put too many people in here? Very unpleasant. You think she could help me figure out? I don't yet understand the how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. Okay, and? There are prison guards in your prior incarnations. Give them space. You're just repeating the experiences of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept their histories within yourself. Only then will you be able to break the chains of the endless cycle. Do you understand? Oh, delightful. You're in quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house. The guy's still here. Burn the witch? What? She's not a witch, she's, a tarot person. That's not witchy. That's, fortune teller. It's different. I am feeling iffy about some of these people, for sure. Smells like someone died tonight. Oh. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Momo, you're dreaming, buddy. Momo! Momo! Sorry to wake you up, bud. Momo was having some witchcraft. Momo was having a dream. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already found dirt under their fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report. regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. A crisis report regarding a pale maniac. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, use the invitation to visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a guest, call our hotline. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Fortune tellers is close enough to a witch for the Spanish Inquisition. Wonder if the stench of death is the teenagers or if one of your guests died. I think one of my guests died. I think one of my guests are visitors. So we're gonna have to kill some people. Also, history, most of witch history is just misogyny and the way that people legalized killing women. I talked about this weekend, actually, with somebody. How it was just a terrible way of legalizing killing people you didn't like. Specifically women that you did not like, and women of color that you did not like. So, I would have been burned because I am curvy and autistic. 100%, I would have died. Or, not just burned, they did some terrible things. I was not just burning. Look into it, guys. It will radicalize you a little bit. Oh! The big guy died. We gotta kill some people. They killed him. He was the only one I was sure of. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. What did you do when you found the empty grave? So I sat down right on the edge, looked in nothing. Then I look up and far off I see someone standing there, watching, like at a funeral. No eyes, but teeth white as hell. Glowing, almost smiling, just standing there. I down near him. Pooped myself, I ain't gonna lie. I ran real fast, that part I'm good at. He didn't come after me though, just disappeared, like smoke. Some effed up crap. That's when all this visitor mess started. Stuffy in here. Okay? How's the kid? Oh, he's tired, like me. He's shy around new people too, so he's being extra clingy. Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. They might not complain, but you can see it written on their faces. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them into all this. But it's too late to change any of that now. The next AC game will be based during the witch trials. I'm actually super excited to see what they do with it. Called Assassin's Creed Hex. Do you think it'll be like propaganda, or do you think it'll be historically accurate? Because propaganda is, oh, there was witches, oh, look at the spooky women. Or will it be historically accurate of men and women being terrible to other women? Huh, sup. What did you do before the cataclysm? Oh, I'm glad you asked, bro. You'd ever heard of sports betting? Eh? What are you, a scammer? Come on, don't call me that. I'm an effing analyst, man. If you knew how much cash crossed these palms, you'd be straight drooling, bro. I doubt it. I'm a professional, and I'm all about my business. People would bring their dough to me and get back 5, no, 10 times what they put in. How much did you make? How do I put this? I made 30 mil. And debts, sure, but debt's got nothing on me. But I definitely don't give a crap about them now. Look danger straight in the eyes, bro. Oh, yeah? Want a reading? How do you know so much about me? Ah, what a silly thing to say. I'm not the one who knows. I'm simply a vessel. Stars speak through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction in the 6th house. It's written all over your face. You need not to say a thing. I knew someone just like you once. You always listened but never spoke. You know what they say, if Jupiter is in the 8th house, it's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of closed doors. I don't like this dude. Assassin's Creed has always had a loose connection with historical accuracy. Yeah, they have. But I get a little worried when it comes to women history. Because people love to ignore it. Hey, man. Hope this all ends soon. What happened next back at your house? After the man sat me down at the kitchen table, some huge guy came out from around the corner and blocked the exit. He started talking loudly with the guy who'd grabbed me before. They were acting like I wasn't there. And then they started to touch me. First my arms, then my shoulders. And in the background, I heard cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. Sounded like there was a whole crowd of men in there. I couldn't breathe. My heart felt like it was about to explode out of my chest. I wanted to scream or call for help, but my voice was lost in a sea of panic. I couldn't even make a sound. I sat there frozen, useless, like a deer in headlights. But then the big guy went to the fridge to get something. I realized that was my chance. I sprinted for the exit. I was like the fear gave me strength. I just ran and ran. I ran and never looked back. Well, I did until my legs gave out and I collapsed. What happened next? I was lying on the ground and then... Could have sworn I remembered everything that happened that day. Hang on, you don't think I might be a visitor? No, that can't be true. I remember my whole life, my childhood, my mom, and dad. No, I'm not a visitor, right? Right? Tell me I'm not a visitor. I don't know. Why would you say that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to lie down. My stomach is churning again. I think she might be. I mean, it'll be as historically accurate as AC games are. My guess is they will make their relics, like, be the magic that the enemies are hunting. What Echodin said. Also, we'll guess that the main character will be a female, which will be nice. Yes, yes. Being hunted for her witchcraft-like abilities. Being a boss. of an assassin. Yeah, let's test her. You want to look at my fingernails? That's a weird thing to check. But okay, take a look. They look dirty to me. What's on them? Dirt. No way. I don't remember digging in the dirt at all. Guys, I think we have to kill her. Oh! I'm my alien version now. What do you guys think? Kill her? She has perfect white teeth. She even thinks she might be a visitor. I think she might have died. I think we might have to kill her. I feel bad about it. Why can't I just kick her out? That's what I would much more prefer. Killer. Adam, you're gonna say that all together. I think she is a visitor. I think so too. I think the magical girl transformation is a sigh. How did all this crap get under my fingernails? I couldn't have been walking around filthy for this long, could I? How odd. I mean, can you imagine? I have no idea where this dirt came from. I've just been sitting here, in your house. Did someone put the dirt under my nails deliberately? Who would even do that? Ah. I should have killed her there. I wanted to see what else she said. Okay. Hold on. No one's in the bathroom. Is that everybody? Wait. I think I'm gonna kill him, or kill her. Everyone else we don't have enough evidence for. I'm sorry. I'm scared of dying. Wait, can you cover my eyes? Do you have some kind of bandage? Identify a visitor and take action. So she was a visitor. I think she has the same issue as the 5th Captain Marvel. Explain. I don't know what you're talking about. Now, the other one I'm iffy on is him and then the mom. But I think... I don't know. I can't believe I let that lady kill the tall man. I didn't mean to. Should I kill the mom? I don't think I could anyways. I feel like the mom might be one. Low-key. The only reason I was more sure about her being one is because she also doubted herself. Oh, I should have called the guy, right? There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples? Or looking for somewhere to set up a base. The charred husk of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. Looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. It's a weird thing to say. But okay. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently, it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. I meant to call my neighbor and I forgot. Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. Oh. Hey, hello? I guess if that's better. Is this like your place? I mean your house, sir? Yeah, it's mine. Can I come in then? Or are you gonna leave me out here? I couldn't find a basement. Or any other decent hiding spot, so here I am. I'm gonna take a drink. So here I am. What do you do and hide out in basements? Where are your parents? Hell if I know. Home, probably. Where else would they be? Or maybe they're visitors now. Would kind of suit them. My mom loves sunbathing too, so yeah, that's another fun possibility. Whatever. I'm here, aren't I? And I could use a roof over my head. You're really gonna leave a kid out here, under the burning sun, with visitors around? You're heavy guilting. I don't know about that. Like, that's heavy. So the 5th Captain Marvel is actually a Skrull who was brainwashed to have the 1st Captain Marvel's memories as part of a secret wars. There were others who were also replaced, people like that, but Captain Marvel was a little different due to the process being interrupted. Oh. I don't know much about Captain Marvel. Burning sign. Tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the burning sun. I'm gonna let her in. No way, you even got carpet? Sweet. But whatever. So, we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. I haven't met you, man. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Somewhere towards the beginning. The dead soon shall speak, but none will heed their words. Goodness me, how shockingly relevant. Though I suppose it's not much of a surprise to hear that now. Do you really believe that? Not entirely. I'd read it more as a form of advice, lest you forget a deed undone, or perhaps a call to attention. While I was considering its deeper meaning, a message flashed into my mind. When the cat's eyes meet yours, be sure to show them inside. I can't say why just yet, but that should make things easier for you. For now, I'm going to have a nice long ponder about the selection you chose from the book. Alright, bye-bye. I like the first and third Captain Marvels. The current one, Carol Danvers, is a 6. I liked her better as Miss Marvel. Who's the third one? Looks like no one else is coming tonight. I need to call my guy tomorrow. Maybe we should order some coffee. Smells like someone died tonight. That means I have somebody here. Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors. Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started Bober Brewery together. Since then, the Bober Scenery has become one of the best calling beers both at home and in bars. Bober Cerny beer. Drink the good stuff, drink a lot. Now available through Forest Food Delivery. Let's go call our neighbor first and then we'll deal with the people. 825-218. Hello? Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by all this. The murders, the soldiers, FEMA, they even showed up at my door last night. Asked about the people staying here, scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in hell I'm ever letting that happen over my dead body. If those bastards so much as lay a finger on her, I'll tear them apart. Where'd they take your tenant? Hell if I know. They said it was for tests. I thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better than to think they would help us or get us to a safe place. What is FEMA? I don't know. Nobody really knows much about them. They came out of nowhere, acting like they've got everything under control. But how do they even spot the signs when they all are just normal human traits? Feels like they're not telling us the whole truth. Take care. Never thought we would end up living through interesting times. The sun, the visitors, and now FEMA. So many questions and not a single damn answer. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise me you'll look after my daughter. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. Alright, I gotta go. Stay strong. Let's order some coffee. 164. Boop. Hello, you've reached Forest Food Delivery. I'm sorry, we can't accept your order right now. I already have a pending delivery in our system. No, I don't. Due to unexpected demand, we're forced to temporarily limit the number of orders that can be placed per day. If you would like to place an order, please try calling again tomorrow. Thank you. Did somebody order food? Should I call FEMA? Let's see what they say. Hello, this is the Federal Emergency Management Agency Medical Division. We are now able to provide consultation services regarding official visitor screening procedures. Please state your question. What should I know about the eye sign? For accurate screening, please avoid coffee and or caffeine-containing beverages. Caffeine is known cause of both insomnia and nervousness, and can also lead to bloodshot or reddened eyes. Please state your question. For accurate testing, we recommend avoiding tobacco products. Smoking may affect the condition of the teeth, leading to unreliable results. Please state your question. To ensure a proper reading, please refrain from washing your hands. Water may remove surface residue, which could lead to errors and or false results. Thank you. So I need to keep that in mind. Yeah, the juice arrived. Or whatever it was. The third one is the son of the first. The second is Monica Rambeau. And the fourth is the daughter of the first. Her run was really short. She was a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy after that under a different name. Oh. Interesting. Where do you think somebody died at? He died! I thought he was it. I'm sick of all this. What are you out there on your own? Well, home was cramped, loud as hell, zero comfort. I wanted out. Wanted to see the world. So yeah, I grabbed a backpack, a couple sodas, some snack bars, and this old friendship bracelet I made it back in school, and I left. Parents probably didn't even notice. Not that I care. Since then, I just wander around, crash wherever I can, and honestly, been fine so far. At least nobody's on my back, and I'm my own damn boss. Pure chemicals, but why not drink it if you need to stay up? So this will give me extra stamina? That's what it is. Okay. What a reading. What happened to that man? I told him it doesn't matter what you do, only the color of your aura while you're doing it, but he doubted me. So life passed him by. One day I closed my eyes and envisioned the fulfillment of my dreams. I poured all my cosmic energy into that image. If you don't open your heart to energy of the universe, why bother living in your body at all? You could do the same. Close your eyes. Imagine your wildest dreams have all come true. Focus on the vision. Do you know why you suffer? You still fail to grasp that suffering is the purest form of joy. So tell me, are you ready to take the next step? Some find guidance from the other side can help. There are people, experts, who know how to cleanse the darkness. If you like, I can help you connect. I sense you might have need of them. You can reach them here. Let me write this down just in case they don't put it on the wall. 286-176. And don't forget to tell them I sent you. I doubt her. Where's the kid? It's so stuffy in here. Didn't you have a kid with you? Huh? He's still around, probably just wandered off somewhere. I didn't know where my other kids went. Do you have a phone? I could call their father. That way I don't have to see his ugly mug again. What's the number? I don't know, man. I don't know. What's the point of digging when no one buries the dead anymore? I didn't really dig, just keep an eye out mostly. But after that mess, I started poking around fresh graves. I was real careful, no funny stuff. Thought maybe one of those freaks got buried by mistake. Had my shovel like a sword, ready to whack whatever moved. But nope, bones all where they should be, corpses staying put, nothing crawling out. Got me thinking, maybe they ain't the dead coming back. Maybe visitors are folks who should have been buried, but weren't. Can't find the kid, it is probably her. I don't like her so far. Okay. Oops. Do we have other people? I don't remember. Was that everyone? We're gonna test the mom. And her. need to test you. Fine, go ahead, test me. I have nothing to hide. That's pretty perfect. You know, I never used to care about them much. I just didn't have the time, but now I regret that. You didn't take care of them, but they're perfect? I'm gonna kill her. I'm not even gonna do the other tests. My gums have been bleeding where I brushed my teeth started last week. And look, they're still yellow. How could I not smoke with kids like these? Smoke? She's not... Her teeth are perfect. Finally, peace and quiet. No one's going to badger me anymore. Yeah. I think she was one. I don't know if she knew she was one, though. I think that's what we're learning, is that they don't know. I need to check you. Fine, just hurry up and get it over with, old man. She's young. I feel like her teeth might be perfect. Weird thing to ask, but hey, you try anything and I'll bust your face in, for real. Oh, she's got braces. Shall we check her eyes? Let's check her. Let's do teeth. Guys. She has perfect teeth and claims that. That don't make sense. No, it didn't. I think she was one. I'm a little iffy about her now. Our inner cosmos is reflected in the eyes, not the teeth. Do you wish to see your destiny in them? Let me go call that number. From the psychic lady. So he did write it down. 286176. Structure of an apple. The over apple. The land of mushrooms and paper. Fear of mush. Though it so enchants there meet. Only tears and partings doom. Check her breathing. Why won't you responding? I wish to die. They hung up. This was not quite what you expected. Check her breathing. Chip Skylark would be a happy man in this house. Invalid. Let's check her again. I knew your energy would resist, but let us do your test. I shall be right through you. Anyway, eyes. They're brown, of course. They're bloodshot. Don't count the red spots. The moon is to blame for those. We're gonna check her hands. If her hands are dirty, I'm shooting her. I don't really think they're dirty. But do be careful. I earned myself a few splinters crafting dream catchers. I'm not gonna kill her yet. Oh no. Your neighbor's house, which you just painted white, has burned to a crisp, and is now blacker than black. Seems the fire went out only a short while ago. Could someone have burned it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Man. That's not good. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials if it will put you at ease. Anyway, visitors rarely move in groups. Maybe even never. Should we be wearing that too? No, but you could buy some if it would help make you feel safer. We're still on the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. Does FEMA have a plan of action? Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board. Then we'll send them back. Do I need a pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Have a good night. They took the teen. I forgot to look through the other windows. Hold on. I just looked through one. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in the helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terror grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Oh man. That's scary. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. But that pale, creepy stranger killed them all. We gotta stop playing here soon. Howdy. Y'all home? You looking for someone? Ain't looking for nobody. Mama just needs a place to lay her head, darling. Whole darn neighborhood gone get cleared out. I feel like she would burp there. Ain't no one knows where to. I've been running ever since. Looking for a place to hunker down. Why did they evict you? Said our building took a mighty solar hit, or some wackadoo like that. Yellow fellas rushed in, threw folks out in their heinies, grabbed a few of them up too. Told others to get like nothing happened. Oh, bless your heart. Just don't go opening up for any of them yellas that come knocking. The second you do, they'll be dragging us both off God knows where. I don't know. Hi. Let me in. What happened? My dad. That they killed my daddy. Why'd they do that? I don't know. They were just sitting there with Daddy in the kitchen, and then they did something, and then they set the house on fire. When I ran away, I could hear them laughing. Of course, come in. You'll help me? I'm scared. Cat! Hi. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. I will help you. How did you find my house? Sea City? Lived there. Saw your house? Walked over here. Not hot here. Remind me of someone. Do I? Sure. So what now? You tell me more? Or what? Strange thing to say. Proof that you're a person. 2 arms, 2 legs, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass test? You open or no? Come knocking on this door again. You're about to join your daddy. No. I make myself home here. Come on, kitty. Time to run and enjoy. I hope she knows I only said yes for the cat. That is an ugly cat. The heck? We're gonna have to stop soon. Smells like someone died. That means someone's here. Good afternoon. We are watching the news. Due to sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure: hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful indication tool. If I'm being honest, I think I'm gonna kill what's-her-face. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the test and comply with escorts and quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomena may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. Yeah, the fortune teller. Hope the daughter is not who died. Me too. Who was here? Oh, the gravekeeper! Please don't let nobody in. Why did FEMA evict you? Why didn't they talk to you? Hell if I know, darling. Those fellas in suits can't get no read on them. Always marching orders, barking orders. Who do they reckon they are, anywho? Bet they don't know jack, just acting like all high and mighty. Say they've been knocking on your door, too. Yes. Dang nabbit. Ought to rip them suits off and boot straight into their own pins. Let them see what's it like down there among the real folks. Gravekeeper died. She's freaky. Kitty is here. What more you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You open door. Ask yourself what for. What am I for? It's all same to me. Place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want any nothing. Not you. No matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? Interesting. I'm gonna kill you, I think. What is this next step? It's choosing yourself. Do you smell that? It's the purchased stench of your long-dead dreams. It's time to revive them. When I was at my lowest without light or meaning, my mentor told me one thing. You're not listening to your ocean. I left it off at first. Then I closed my eyes and heard it. Like it had always been there. You can hear it too. But first, the question finds itself in need of an answer. Are you ready to become one with yourself? Suspectful of her. No one's here. Hello, kitty cat. Reach out and pet the cat. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. Let me take you to the girl. She would love you. Let's call the neighbor. I know his house is dead, but what if he picks up? Dang. Hello, you reached for Rest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? 2 cans of cat food. Thank you. Alright, I think I'm gonna kill Lady. Armpits. Oh, the things the universe puts in my path? Very well, take a look. Guys, she passed. I don't know. It's hard to take care of yourself under these conditions, you know? You're right. I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong. Then they said, Daddy. Girl doesn't even hear you. She's completely absorbed in her grief. What is it you want to check, darling? Teeth. Bless your heart. What teeth, darling? Go on, take yourself a good look. So? What, an old guy like me wanting for veneers. So now, she ain't no right to live no more? You're right. Am I getting old, darling? My body just ain't what it used to be. It's clean. Bitches all the darn time, too. Ain't got a clue what else to do about it. Tried a whole bunch of things, but nothing helps. I don't know! Somebody is not right. But I can't kill anyone now. I don't think I have another thingy. I drunk all of them. Yeah. This will be the last night. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. Strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming near that house, also very soon. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. I'll get to the door when I get to the door, alright? FEMA officials are expecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Man. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. What about the last inspection? The results were inconclusive. To study the sun's effects more thoroughly, we'll need to take someone else from your household. I'm not interested in these tests. You misunderstand. This is not a choice. One way or another, this is happening. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner it will be all over. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. So you're still holed up in here, I see. What did you think of that guy? The one in that suit? I don't know how to feel about him. Why feel at all? Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fit it all by yourself? Doing what I can. What exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen. You alone? Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Wonderful, the cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. Why'd you ask me to let someone with a cat into my home? A powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. It is thanks to she that my eye reached far, but even I do not see all. One thing is yet clear, though. Something wicked this way comes. You cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What's going to happen? I can't say no more. I've already said too much. Treat this as advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder, testing pretends doom. When I first came here, I felt something strange. Now the feeling that subsided somewhat. I think we were on the right path. Hope you see again soon. Hi, for rest delivery here. How'd you become a delivery guy? Just passed the screenings. I checked all the signs, decided I'm human, and... Oh, you mean how I ended up still working in the middle of an apocalypse? Well, what else was I supposed to do? Sit at home and rot? At least out here I can distract myself and not think about this whole show. Besides, my family's far away. I'm not from around here. I only came to study at the local university on my own. Being alone isn't that bad. Yeah, sure. You're surrounded by other people in your house, so that's easy for you to say. Alright, I've got an order here to deliver. Ready to take it. Here you go. Have a good night. Hello there, dearie. Walking all the way here really took it out of me. Let me tell you. Might I pop in and rest a minute? Choose to walk all the way over here specifically. How long were you walking? What really constitutes a long walk anyway? Take yourself. You're at home. How many steps have you taken here? Have you been walking for a long time? You must have been, surely. But I've marched through more decades than you've had hot dinners. That's the difference between you and I, dearie. Why did you stop here? Well, you got wigs in those ears, dearie. I'm tired of walking. Here I'd have a chance to catch my breath. Maybe you have a nice mint natter. That's enough for an old lady like me. You tell him something, and I'll spin you a yarn in return. Share and share alike. Then maybe these old bones can rest a while. Thank you, dearie. I can tell you'll be a very entertaining host, and maybe I'll finally find out what's been going on around here. It's a lot of people. Oh my gosh. Good day, homeowner. Are you renting out rooms here? I just let people in. Excuse me, did you just say, just let people in? Are you some kind of volunteer? Running a shelter for the homeless? I'm sorry, but I refuse to occupy any valuable space footage without paying my fair share. Pay what you want if you feel you have to. Excuse me, do I look like I need a favor? Unbelievable. To think a member of the respectable rental institution would turn their nose up at good money. Fine, we'll settle this properly. With a full legal contract. You're weird. I'm good. Excuse me, did you just say I should leave? Was that a threat? You might want to reconsider your tone. I can interpret that as a threat to my life, which incidentally contravenes of the Constitution. And trust me, that wouldn't look very good for you. Have a pleasant day. Okay. First guy I turned away. Oh, what is this? We gotta switch games. Smells like someone died tonight. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura Film Photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you found a visitor. Now a word from our sponsors. What is this? I don't know how I feel about that. Who died? The little girl died. That's crazy. There's like a lighthouse and a storm beacon that taught me to see the essence of things. Never forget her words. People only die because they do not learn to breathe their inner light. She opened my eyes. Suddenly I saw that I could guide people along their own unique paths. But well, she was afraid to go further. She could never see herself at the center of things. Yet that is where it is most important to be. If you're not the center of your own universe, who is? You understand, don't you? She was the important one, yeah. Well, it wasn't. It might be her. And you? What is left in you? What does make me more worse? That's me, huh? Yes, be sure of something. What is? I do not know. Time to try. What? Nobody tell me this, because caused by a wonderful dance would scare me. Dear, I'm getting old. City born, I am, dearie. Hand me a little hut in a high rise. No wee cottage in the country, no crumbly old husband or grandbabies to speak of. So I'd sit myself down on a bench most days. Could feel a bit of life there, you see, and all the things I'd hear. Yeah, it was a ballerina pose. Remember when we watched the show and it had ballerinas on it? But when all these hogwash started, well, I didn't like it anymore. How can you feel life when everybody around you is dropping like blooming flies? Step into the stairwell and there's always some poor soul laying there, covered with a white cloth. Heavens, it's enough to make you wish yourself gone, rather than to keep watching such sorrow. So off I popped, toddled off, looking for a place where there's still stories to hear, life to feel. And looky here, fate's led me straight to your door. Now I'm no churchgoer, but in times of these, well, feels like heaven itself guided my steps. Go right ahead and check, dearie. You won't see anything you haven't seen before. Wasting that film on little me? Well, I'll be. I bet fortune teller. I should have killed her yesterday. My aura can be blinding. Wait, what? I'm killing her. Not ready for it, my dear. Kill me, you'll be doomed too. Does that mean she is one? Should just go on a shooting spree. Where'd the cat go? I need to feed it. Looks like probably yes, the humans who died all appeared as trash bags. That's because they got killed, though. By not me. Alright. I want to have y'all choose. Do we want to keep playing this? Or do we want to move over to Little Witch? I saved it. It's a 6th Cashier's Day. Where'd the kitty cat go? Let me check myself. I vote the new game? Okay. Alright. We'll play some more of this. Different time. Sure you want to all unsaved? Yes. I saved it with the kombucha. That was fun.